guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11, your ultimate fantasy football guide. Today, we are going to talk about the UEFA Conference League match between Heidenheim and Chelsea. This match will be played in Heidenheim's home ground, and they are yet to play a match between each other, so there is no head-to-head record. But when we compare Chelsea and Heidenheim in their Conference League, both are unbeaten in this Conference League. But Chelsea is on a very good run of form. They are yet to face a defeat in their last 4 matches. And Chelsea have scored 16 goals in their 3 matches so far in this Conference League. But Heidenheim could score only 5 goals. Now we go into the league campaign of both Chelsea and Heidenheim. So far in this league, Heidenheim were been 15th in the table. They have won 3, drawn 1, lost 7 games, and they are scoring at a rate of 1.36 goals per match, but they are conceding at a rate of 1.81. That means they are conceding a lot of goals than what they have scored. In their league, they have scored 15 goals, but have conceded 20 goals. So that's their problem of concern. When we compare this with Chelsea, Chelsea is currently 3rd in the table. They have won 6, drawn 4, lost 2. They are scoring at a rate of 1.92 goals per match, and they have conceded only 1.17 goals. That means Chelsea so far have scored 23 goals and just conceded 14 goals in their league season. Now when we come to the Conference League, we could see that both Chelsea and Heidenheim are undefeated. They have won 3 and they are yet to draw or lose in this Conference League. But when we compare Heidenheim, they are scoring 1.67 goals per match, but Chelsea is scoring at a rate of 5.33 goals per match. And Heidenheim have conceded 0.34 goals per match and Chelsea has conceded 1 goal per match. That means Chelsea have so far scored 16 goals in 3 matches and conceded 3 goals in 3 matches. Hayden have scored 5 goals in 3 matches and conceded just 1 goal in 3 matches. In the Conference League, they are defensively strong, but when we compare this with their league campaign, they are defensively weak. And Heidenheim are yet to face a better team so far in this Conference League. So Chelsea will humiliate Heidenheim. That's my gut feeling is Chelsea is definitely going to score 2, 3 or 4 goals in this particular match. That's what I'm expecting. But based on the key players and the recent form, we will see how this match goes. Now we move on to the recent performance of both the teams and the stats. Heidenheim in the last 5 matches, Leverkusen have defeated Heidenheim 5 goals to 2. Heidenheim have been defeated by Wolfsburg 3 goals to 1. Hearts were being defeated by Heidenheim, that was in the Conference League, 2 goals to 0. Then Holstein defeated Heidenheim 1 goals to 0. Hertha defeated Heidenheim 2 goals to 1. And when we compare the goal stats, Peringer 4 goals, Schobner and Warner with 3 goals, Brugge, Beck with 2 goals, Swenza with 2 goals, Honsa and Dorsch each with 1 goal. And when it comes to assists, Peringer with 2 assists, Honsak with 2, Conde and Traore with 2 assists, Dorsch, Beck with 1 assist each, Forenbank and Warner with 1 assist each. And when we come to Chelsea, in the last 5 matches, Chelsea defeated Leicester 1 goals to 2. Chelsea ended up in a draw with Arsenal 1-1. Chelsea defeated FC Nova 8 goals to 0. That was in their Conference League match. And Manchester United and Chelsea ended up in a 1-1 draw. Then Chelsea were being defeated by Newcastle 2 goals to 0. And when it comes to the goal stats, Palmer with 7 goals, Jackson with 7 goals, Nkuku and Felix with 5 goals each, Madueke with 4 goals, Neto and Mudryk with 2 goals each. When it comes to assist, Palmer and Enzo with 5 assists, Sancho and Jackson with 3 assists, Mudryk and Neto with 3 assists, Disasi and Caicedo with 2 assists, Lavia and Nkunku with 1 assist each. So these are their stats, and we move on to the key players of both the teams, both Heidenheim and Chelsea. For Heidenheim, Peringer is their top scorer and the top assist provider. But unfortunately, Peringer is injured in this particular match and he won't be taking part. And the another key player is Schopner, who is a midfielder but have the ability to score goals and can provide assist. Then Beck or Konsak, both are midfield option but have the ability to score or assist. Then Conde is the attacking option of Heidenheim. Since Peringer is injured, Conde could be in the starting lineup and he could be the key player for this particular match. Then Forenbach or Traore, both are wing backs who plays for Heidenheim and they can provide assist as they are attacking minded wing backs. Then Dosh is the midfielder for Heidenheim and could help them to score goals or even assist. When we come to Chelsea, Palmer is a top scorer and the top assist provider, so he will be a key player. Then Jackson, who is an attacker but have the ability to score goals and assist, and he's in a very good run of form in this particular season, he will be a must pick. Then Enzo Fernandez, even though he was not in the starting lineup initially for the Chelsea, right now he is a continuous starter and he is delivering for Chelsea. So he is a midfield option who can provide goals and assists and a must pick for Chelsea. Then Felix or Nkunku, both are attacking minded players and can provide goals and can assist. Then Caicedo or Disasi, both Disasi is a wingback and Caicedo is a defensive mid. Both are good players who provide defensive points along with their attacking minded ability will provide them with assist or even can score goals. Then Mudryk or Madueke, both are attacking wings, means they both play in wings and they both are attacking minded players and have the ability to score goals or even assist. Now, based on these key players, we will try to put up a team. Since you are my regular subscriber, you know that I don't pick a single team. I pick teams based on different scenarios, and that scenarios will be Chelsea were being defeated by Heidenheim 1-0. Then Chelsea defeating Heidenheim 2 or 3 goals and keeping a clean sheet. Then Heidenheim defeating Chelsea by 2-1 or 3-2. That means a narrow margin. Here I have gone with Heidenheim defeating Chelsea as 2 options. This could be a very less probability, but since it's a fantasy league in Dream11 and if you have to win big, you have to think out of the box. So these are the 2 out of the box concept or outcomes that we put if we need to win this fantasy 11. Then FCH means Heidenheim ending up in a draw with Chelsea. Then Chelsea defeating Heidenheim 2 or 3 goals against 1 or 2 goals from Heidenheim. First, we go with Heidenheim defeating Chelsea 1-0. In that particular case, all the 4 defenders of Heidenheim should be added in this particular 11. Whoever is starting for Heidenheim in the defense, you have to add all 4. Then I go with one of the defenders from Chelsea, 1 or 2 midfielders from Chelsea, and 1 striker of Chelsea. And 1 or 2 midfielders of Heidenheim and 1 striker of Heidenheim. And my defensive choice will be Forenbach, Traore, Mainka and Gimber. In that Forenbach and Traore are vice captain choices for Heidenheim as they could provide you defensive point as well as clean sheet point. And Disasi will be the defender from Chelsea. And my midfield choice will be Honzak and Schopner. Whoever I put, they will be my captain choice as they have the ability to score goals. And for the Chelsea side, I go with Enzo or Caicedo. Whoever is starting in this particular match, I go with that particular person. Either Enzo or Caicedo. I think that either one will be starting, then you can go with that particular one. And Palmer will be a key player for Chelsea. Then Felix or Mudryk will be my another midfield option. This selection will be based on the starting lineup. I If Felix is in the starting lineup, I go with Felix. If Mudrik is in the starting lineup, I go with Mudrik. Then my attacking option will be Jackson or Nkunku. I think that if Jackson starts, I go with Jackson. If Nkunku starts, I go with Nkunku. Then my attacking option from Heidenheim will be Conte, and he could be my captain choice as well. And the keeper will be Heidenheim's Muller, and this Muller could be a vice captain choice, as if this match have to end in a 1-0, Muller will have a lot of shot on target to be saved and give you points for clean sheet as well. Now I move on to the next scenario where Chelsea scoring 2 or 3 goals against Heidenheim and without conceding a goal. In that particular case, I go with one defender of Heidenheim, Forenbach or Traore. I don't go with the both, either Forenbach or Traore. I lean more towards Traore as he could be a better choice than Forenbach, but both are good options. Then all the 4 defenders of the Chelsea in the starting lineup, you have to add them. It could be Disasi, Bidashile or Colwell, Adarobio, Viga or Fofana, or even Cucurella could be in the starting lineup. Based on the starting lineup, you have to put all 4 defenders of Chelsea. And when it comes to midfielders, Dorsch and Schopner, these are the midfield choice from Heidenheim, and Ansu or Caicedo from the Chelsea side. Whoever is starting, I add that. If Ansu is starting, then he could be your captain choice. If Caicedo is starting, you can put Caicedo, but don't put him as a captain or vice captain. Then Palmer is another midfielder from Chelsea who could be the captain choice. Then Felix or Mudrik, whoever is starting, prefer him and add them as a vice captain choice, because that could be a better vice captain choice. Then Jackson or Gue, whoever is starting, add that particular striker and keep them as your captain or vice captain. If Gue is in the starting lineup instead of Jackson, then you can add Gue and put him as a vice captain. But if Jackson is starting, then he could be your captain choice. Then Nkunku or Madueke, whoever is starting, he could be means you have to add that particular person, and he could be your vice captain choice or even captain choice. Then the goalkeeper will be Muller. Now I move on to the next scenario where Heidenheim defeating Chelsea with 2 goals to 1 or 3 goals to 2. In this particular case, I go with only 3 defenders. Since Heidenheim is scoring more, I go with 2 defenders of Heidenheim and 1 from Chelsea. And my midfielders, I go with Dorsch or Beck. You don't need to put both. You have to choose one from these 2. Based on your starting lineup, you can prefer one. Then Schopner of Heidenheim could be your captain choice. Then Enzo or Caicedo from Chelsea, Palmer from Chelsea, Felix or Mudrik from Chelsea. Then the attacking option, Jackson or Gue, Nkunku or Madueke. Then Conde or Schimmer. If Conde is in the starting lineup, you can add Conde. If Schimmer is in the starting lineup, you can go with Schimmer also. Both are good attacking option for Heidenheim. And my defensive choice will be Forenbach and Traore, both from Heidenheim, and Disasi from Chelsea. And goalkeeper, it's always Muller. Now I move on to the next scenario where Chelsea defeating Heidenheim 3 goals to 1 or 4 goals to 2. Here also I put a similar team to my previous prediction. The only change will be in my captain and the vice captain choices. Rest of the team will be almost similar. So I hope you got that, because the goal scorers will be almost similar in both these cases. The difference will be in the captain and the vice captain choices. And based on your starting lineup, you can prefer the attackers and the midfielders. Now we move on to the final scenario where this match end up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. Here also the team will be similar to my previous team. I go with Forenbach or Traore in the midfield option. Here I have added 2 defenders of Chelsea, and in my previous option also I have added 2 defenders where I go with Disasi and Viga, both of Chelsea, both wing backs of Chelsea, who will provide you with assist as they are attacking minded players. Then my defender will be Forenbach or Traore. I prefer more towards Traore, but it's your choice. You can go with either one of these 2. Then my midfield choice, Dorsch or Beck then Schopner from Heidenheim, Enzo or Caicedo from Chelsea, Palmer of Chelsea, Felix or Mudryk from Chelsea, then Jackson or Gio from Chelsea, Nkuku or Madueke from Chelsea, then Conde or Schimmer from Heidenheim. So these are the different outcomes, and based on that I have put a team based on these possible outcomes. Now I have added a new segment for you to pick a team from the key players of both Heidenheim and Chelsea. As you could see that these are the must pick key players from both the sides. You can switch one or two players from this, but rest of the team will be almost similar, as this will be the crucial or the key players for Dream11 Fantasy League. The defensive choice, Traore or Foreign Bash. You have to prefer either one of these two in your lineup. That's a must pick option for you. Then Disasi and Vega from Chelsea side. Then the midfield option, Enzo, Palmer and Caicedo will be the midfield choices, who will be a must pick. Then Schopner from Heidenheim, then Konsa or Beck from Heidenheim. Then my attacking choice will be Madueke and Jackson from Chelsea. Keeper will be Muller from Heidenheim. So these are the must pick key players. But since this is a conference league, both Chelsea and Heidenheim could rotate their key players. And we will check who are the key players if both the team rotates their squad. Then Traore and Foreign Bash will be the key defenders for Heidenheim. Disasi and Vega will be the key players for Chelsea. Now when it comes to midfielders, it will be either Enzo or Caicedo. Whoever is in the starting lineup, you have to prefer them. Enzo have played in the previous 2 matches for Chelsea. Then I expect him to be rested and maybe Caicedo could start. If Caicedo starts, then he could be your must pick key player. Then Felix and Mudryk, both attacking minded midfielders of Chelsea, should be in your starting lineup. Then Heidenheim, Schopner, Konsa or Beck are the 2 preferred players. Then my attackers will be Gui and Nkuku from Chelsea and Conde from Heidenheim. So this will be the key player choice for the Conference League, as Chelsea rotates their squad in the Conference League matches. If they rotate, then Gui will be the center forward, Nkuku will be the center forward option along with Gui, and he's in a very good run of form. Nkuku, when it comes to Conference League, he can be your captain choice as well. Then Felix and Mudryk both are good midfield option, could provide you with assist and goals, but Felix could provide you more points than Mudryk. That's what I'm expecting. And if Enzo starts, he should be your captain choice because he will be key in this particular Conference League. But there is a probability that even though Enzo starts, he could be subbed in the second half. That one also you have to consider. But in that particular case, Nkuku will be a better captain choice. I hope I have provided all the information that you need. I have provided the key players if the team don't rotates and if the team rotates as well. So every option are there for you to pick the best possible team for the Dream11 Fantasy League. Hope we can win together. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.